Imagine stumbling upon a hidden chamber beneath one of the world's most powerful institutions, a vault sealed for 5,000 years, harboring secrets beyond imagination. Today, we delve deep beneath the Vatican's foundations, where archaeologists and historians have uncovered a subterranean world that challenges everything we know about ancient civilizations, theology, and the boundaries between myth and reality. In this video, we'll unravel the story of the Vatican's secret vault, how it was discovered, what lies within its shadowy corners, and why its revelations could reshape our understanding of history itself. Fasten your seatbelts, because this journey takes us from dusty manuscripts to bone-chilling discoveries. In early 2025, seismic surveys beneath St. Peter's Basilica revealed an anomalous cavity some 30 meters below ground. Teams from the Vatican's Pontifical Institute of Archaeology and independent experts descended into the darkness, prying open stone doors inscribed with symbols unseen in any known script. As their lights flickered across ancient frescoes and ossuaries, the world held its breath. Was this the legendary tomb of the first pontiff, St. Peter, or something far older? Initial carbon dating of wooden beams and textile fragments placed the construction of these chambers around 3000 BCE, nearly 2 millennia before the rise of Rome, hinting at a hidden pre-Roman culture, predating Christianity itself. The walls of the vault bear cryptic inscriptions combining Proto-Latin glyphs, unfamiliar pictograms, and celestial charts. Linguists and epigraphers have spent months decoding this hybrid script, which appears to chronicle astronomical events, lunar eclipses, planetary alignments, and rites dedicated to deities lost to history. Early translations suggest references to a primordial conclave and the Watchers of the Deep, entities that once presided over human destiny. Could these be metaphors for early priestly orders, or hints at advanced knowledge passed down through generations? Each translated line opens fresh debates. Is this a heretical record suppressed by the early church, or evidence of a parallel spiritual tradition? Beyond inscriptions, the vault houses objects that defy explanation. Bronze figurines with elongated faces, crystalline orbs connected by metallic filaments, and ritual blades etched with unknown runes. But the most unsettling find is a sealed sarcophagus with reliefs depicting humanoid figures towering over kneeling humans. When opened under strict Vatican supervision, the coffin contained no human remains. Instead, a smooth, obsidian-like material, shaped like a heart, still radiating warmth. Preliminary tests indicate it's not geological, but synthetically crafted, leading to speculation about ancient technologies lost to time. Could this object be a relic of an extinct civilization, or something even more otherworldly? If the vault's inscriptions date to 3000 BCE, they predate Sumerian tablets, Egyptian pyramids, and the so-called cradle of civilization. Historians are forced to reconsider long-held timelines. Was there an advanced culture in the Mediterranean that vanished without trace? Some scholars posit a cataclysm theory, suggesting a global disaster erased these people from history, leaving only subterranean bunkers like the Vatican Vault as their legacy. Others caution that sensational interpretation risks overshadowing meticulous archaeological methods. Regardless, textbooks may soon need rewriting to include this cryptic chapter, and theological debates will intensify over what constitutes true religious origins. The Vatican, historically opaque about secret archives, has taken unprecedented transparency with this discovery. Press conferences, guided tours for select scholars, and even high-resolution scans released under restricted access. Yet, whispers of cover-ups persist, rumors that the Church fears the vault's secrets could undermine foundational doctrines. Inside, sources hint at heated conclave discussions. Should the heart of obsidian be studied and displayed, or locked away indefinitely? Pope Francis himself addressed the faithful, urging calm and curiosity, framing the vault as a testament to God's infinite mysteries. Whether the Church embraces or buries these findings will shape its relationship with science and history for generations. Explorers within the vault noticed airflow disturbances near one of the chamber's corners. A thermal scan revealed a false wall, which once removed, exposed a narrow stairwell spiraling downward. This led to a deeper level, seemingly untouched by time, containing polished black stone corridors. What lies beneath may not just be storage or ceremonial, but possibly a site of containment. The atmosphere is thick, charged, almost metallic. Could this second level have been intentionally hidden to keep something out, or worse, to keep something in? Among the lower chambers is a domed room now referred to as the Whispering Room due to an eerie phenomenon. When inside, people report faint whispers, not in any known language and not recorded by microphones. Neurologists believe infrasound and acoustic design may be triggering auditory hallucinations, but others suspect the vault may contain relics or entities that communicate beyond human understanding. Vatican exorcists were consulted but found no demonic presence, yet refused to re-enter. One chamber's ceiling is carved with exact star maps showing constellations from 10,000 years ago, far older than the chamber itself. This suggests the builders had access to advanced astronomical knowledge. Intriguingly, the map includes a missing star system, later confirmed by astronomers to have gone supernova millennia ago. How did these ancient builders know this? And what did they use the information for? Navigation, prophecy, or something else entirely? Stone jars sealed with wax were found in a separate vault labeled with the same unknown glyphs. Inside, organic matter, hair, teeth, and bone fragments. Scientists conducted DNA sequencing and found mitochondrial patterns not matching any known human lineage. This opens questions about either an unknown hominin species or possible genetic manipulation by early cultures. The ethical and theological implications are massive. What does it mean if humanity isn't alone in its origins? For the first time in its history, the Vatican has opened collaboration with major scientific institutions, including CERN and the Max Planck Institute. A multidisciplinary team is examining everything from quantum anomalies in the vault to radiocarbon anomalies. The Church insists these efforts are for understanding God's mysteries, though skeptics suspect the move is damage control. The scientific community remains divided. Some feel honored, others wary of ecclesiastical oversight. Among the vault's artifacts is a translucent crystalline slab with microscopic etchings now dubbed the Crystal Codex. Under magnification, the codex reveals geometric patterns that shift when observed under UV light. Some of these patterns are now being interpreted as prophetic, mentioning a great awakening, environmental collapse, and a veil tearing in the skies. The Vatican has declined to comment on these interpretations, but religious scholars are calling it Revelation 2.0. The symbols and motifs found in the vault eerily resemble those in early Hindu, Sumerian, and Mayan art. Could this point to a shared origin of global mythologies? This theory is gaining traction among historians who now suggest that major world religions may be different interpretations of a forgotten proto-faith rooted in real ancient experiences. The discovery may force interfaith dialogues to rethink the borders between belief systems. Weeks after its discovery, the heart of obsidian began emitting faint pulses, audible only via electromagnetic sensors. The pulses followed a pattern, later matched to prime numbers. This suggests intentional design, possibly communication. While some believe it's a relic of an ancient machine, others fear it's an artifact waiting to fulfill a long dormant purpose. Its removal from the vault has been forbidden by Vatican decree. Online, fringe groups have emerged worshiping the vault's findings. Calling themselves keepers of the deep, they believe the vault's contents prove ancient extraterrestrial guidance of humanity. Conspiracy forums and even real-world gatherings are growing in number, spreading speculative theories that merge science fiction, religion, and archaeology. The Vatican has denounced these groups as heretical, but struggles to contain their viral spread. Several researchers involved in the excavation have reported vivid nightmares, altered sleep cycles, and obsessive behavior. Some left the project entirely, citing mental health deterioration. Psychological evaluations show a pattern, fixation on glyphs and drawings, as if pulled toward the symbols. Theories range from electromagnetic exposure to psychological suggestion, but others aren't ruling out an ancient form of psychological manipulation embedded within the space. Physicists studying the vault have found that atomic clocks behave oddly within certain areas. Time seems to pass differently, albeit by milliseconds. These temporal anomalies have sparked debate. Are we dealing with ancient technology capable of manipulating time? Could the vault itself be a relic of a civilization that understood dimensions beyond our own? The implications border on science fiction, but the evidence is undeniable. Skeptics who dismissed the vault's contents as religious artifacts are now reconsidering. The craftsmanship, metallurgy, and even fiber optic-like components of certain relics point to an understanding of materials centuries ahead of their time. Is it possible an advanced species, either human or not, left these behind? The ancient astronaut theory is being revisited with new academic interest, fueled by hard data. The Catholic Church isn't alone in facing theological upheaval. Leaders from Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and even tribal belief systems are requesting access to the vault. Each seeks to verify whether artifacts or inscriptions connect with their own ancient prophecies. Some fear religious splintering, others see the potential for unprecedented spiritual unification around shared forgotten truths. Recent acoustic scans of the glyphs revealed harmonic patterns when read aloud. This spoken glyph method causes resonance in nearby chambers, implying the writing was designed to be sung or chanted. This echoes ancient traditions of oral storytelling and mantras. Could the vault have been used in rituals where sound triggered physical changes in the space or the human mind? As more information becomes public, ethical debates rage about what should be shared. Some believe humanity has the right to know its true origins. Others warn that knowledge can destroy just as easily as it can enlighten. The Vatican faces immense pressure. Should the vault's contents be revealed entirely or kept hidden to preserve world stability? In a sealed side chamber, archaeologists uncovered towering statues, 3 figures carved from a single slab of black basalt. Each is roughly 10 feet tall, humanoid yet with elongated skulls and wide, hollow eyes. The statues face inward in a triangular formation, their hands covering eyes, ears, and mouth, an eerie, ancient echo of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But when lit from below, their shadows create a 4th silhouette on the wall, an unidentifiable form with wings. Scholars are divided. Some call them guardians. Others believe they represent watchers or even prison keepers. Military-grade scanning equipment brought in by special request detected a unique electromagnetic field within the central chamber. The signal resembles frequencies used in modern communication, but oscillates in seemingly random pulses. Researchers from MIT speculate the energy could originate from a still active power source deep within the vault. Others fear it's a beacon, either once used for contact or perhaps still trying to connect. The discovery has triggered security concerns across the Vatican and even drawn attention from international intelligence agencies. Following the energy detection, the Vatican discreetly implemented Protocol Sanctus Obscurum, a rarely discussed emergency measure dating back to the 1800s CE. This protocol temporarily suspends outside access, seals off certain chambers, and initiates theological reviews by the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith. Speculation grows. Are they hiding something too dangerous for public knowledge? Or trying to prevent a global panic? Within days, the entrance to the deeper vault was officially closed, no timeline given for reopening. Despite strict security, a 14-second video clip surfaced on a dark web forum. The grainy footage shows what appears to be the heart of obsidian pulsing with red and violet light while emitting a low, rhythmic hum. In the background, a human figure drops to their knees, visibly shaken, whispering in what sounds like an unknown language. Experts are divided on whether the footage is authentic but multiple researchers who had been stationed in the vault refused to comment when asked. The leak reignited global attention, reigniting both public wonder and fear. We stand at a historical crossroads. The Vatican, once the guardian of divine mystery, now holds keys to secrets that may reach beyond Earth itself. Will the Church open the vault to the world, inviting dialogue and discovery? Or will political, theological, and existential fears force another seal upon its depths? Scholars, scientists, and spiritual leaders urge transparency, but behind closed doors, decisions are being made. As the public waits, one thing is certain: the world is watching, and the silence grows heavier by the day. As whispers of the vault's true content spread, so too does unrest across religious communities. Some evangelical leaders in the U.S. have declared the vault a sign of the end times. Meanwhile, temples in India, mosques in the Middle East, and Buddhist monasteries have each responded with their own interpretations, some calling it validation, others a threat to centuries of belief. Protests have erupted, demanding either full disclosure or the immediate sealing of the vault forever. Religion, long a source of certainty, now faces a riddle older than any scripture. University curriculums around the world are being rewritten in real time. Ancient history professors now include Vatican vault studies as a key area. Archaeologists reevaluate previously dismissed findings through the lens of this new discovery. Textbooks are being challenged. Conferences once filled with cautious theorists are now centers of high-level debate about lost civilizations, hidden knowledge, and the overlap between myth and fact. This shift has triggered a renaissance in cross-disciplinary studies, blending theology, physics, and ancient linguistics into something entirely new. A mysterious group of former Vatican insiders calling themselves the initiates of the Obsidian Truth have begun speaking out anonymously. Using encrypted blogs and hidden servers, they claim the vault was known to an inner circle of cardinals for over 500 years, kept secret due to its dangerous knowledge. They allege that parts of the Book of Revelation may have been altered to hide references to vault contents. While the Vatican denies any such manipulation, independent textual historians are beginning to find troubling inconsistencies in ancient versions of the Bible. The global significance of the vault has caught the attention of political leaders. The United Nations has formed a special committee to evaluate the cultural and scientific implications of the site. Meanwhile, NATO and several intelligence agencies have reportedly sent covert advisors to Rome. Speculation mounts that some countries believe the vault contains strategic value, possibly linked to energy, weaponry, or control of public knowledge. The Vatican remains diplomatically neutral, but increased surveillance around St. Peter's Square signals they're bracing for more than just academic interest. In a twist that has captivated the world, a chamber that once appeared on Vatican blueprints and early 3D scans is now gone. The area, once accessible through a corridor lined with glyphs, has mysteriously vanished without trace. Geological scanners show no signs of structural collapse or construction. Some scientists suspect a natural cave-in, but others whisper about temporal shifts, cloaking technology, or dimensional overlaps. The missing chamber has become the newest obsession among those watching the Vault saga unfold. What was in it, and who or what removed it? In a chilling development, a Vatican technician monitoring sound within the vault reported a sudden, low-frequency vocalization. The sound, recorded only once, lasted 7 seconds and vaguely resembled a language, yet it didn't match any human tongue, past or present. Linguistic AI analysis from Oxford University described the pattern as deliberate and intelligent, potentially a non-human attempt at communication. The Vatican has refused to release the full audio. Conspiracy theorists call it a message from the past or a warning to stop. Children brought in during a linguistic study reportedly recognized patterns in the vault's glyphs intuitively. One child, only 6 years old, began drawing the symbols unprompted after visiting the museum exhibit of vault artifacts. Some theorists claim the symbols may be hard-coded into human consciousness, residual memory from an ancient source. Others fear a more sinister influence, that the vault itself is implanting understanding, bypassing language and education. Parents across Europe are calling for strict bans on youth exposure to the vault's imagery. Stored in a sealed biocontainment unit, a strange relic labeled Specimen V12 has stirred scientific chaos. It's a fragment of tissue, neither dead nor fully alive, that reacts to light, temperature, and human presence. It pulses faintly, almost like a heartbeat. Carbon dating has failed, as the sample gives no consistent age. Rumors swirl that the tissue may belong to a long-extinct or non-terrestrial species. The Church has reportedly assigned 24-hour armed guards to this specimen, citing it as theologically sensitive. As focus intensifies on the Vatican vault, similar sealed sites are being uncovered in Turkey, Peru, and beneath the ice of Antarctica. All share architectural and symbolic similarities, sparking wild speculation of a once unified ancient civilization spanning the globe. Teams from UNESCO are rushing to these sites to prevent looting. Could all these structures be connected? Are we discovering not just a hidden past, but a global one long buried under history, politics, and faith? A chamber coated entirely in reflective black crystal, dubbed the Astral Room, was uncovered on the vault's third level. When exposed to light and sound, the chamber reacts visually, generating shifting star maps and deep space imagery that match modern telescope data.